Hey, it's Mitch here. This museum is not obsolete. I'm just sat by the BBC micro computer where you can teach yourself how to code in BASIC. And lots of the visitors to the museum tell me that they had one of these at their school, and this is the first time that they learned to code anything. I actually learned this little bit of code off of a visitor, and we've now turned it into part of the exhibit. It's a fun little thing. So you have the first line is telling the computer to write what you put in between these quotation marks, and then the second line tells it to do that again infinitely. So if I put in run now and then press enter or return, there you go. That's quite cool, isn't it? Just cycling through that. Yeah, even I can code something. This video is going to be just more of a hangout, so let me know if you like this kind of format. We just closed the doors. It's just after an open day here, so I thought I'd show you around a few things that we've been up to. I realised it's been a little bit longer since we posted a video. That's just because we've had so many big projects on the go at the moment. It's hard sometimes to keep things rolling week by week. Let me show you the biggest one that I've been working on. Here we're looking down the side of the UAX telephone exchange, and tell me what you see that is different. Well, for a start, we knocked down an entire wall here, and now this room extends all the way down into what used to be the computer room. Obviously we're going to cover all of this in its own proper video, but a little sneak peek behind the scenes. You can see that we've started putting a load of shelving going up, actually all the way to the ceiling this time, and that is going to house all of our collection of electromechanical telecoms related stuff, not just telephone stuff, but actually teleprinters, which we're going to be focusing on. There's some videos coming up and all sorts of doodads, so I've got my work cut out for me, because all of these uniselectors and things, for example, we're wanting to make interactive, so you can press buttons and make them move and stuff, because that's the way we like to do things around here, not just stuff sitting dusty in cases, things actually working. So yeah, a little look at the current progress of this room as it stands. Do let me know if you've been to the museum, the things that you liked about the exhibits, the things that you think could be improved. It's all helpful. Just write that down in the comments. Coming out of that room that's currently closed off for this microfiche in the way, we're into now the synth zone area, and the Maplin synthesizer that I have fixed previously is now in the museum, so you can come and play that for yourself. And there's a video coming up on Sam's Look Mum No Computer channel all about this thing, so check that out as well. And the rest of the DIY synths here chilling out. Check the video of us making this exhibit if you have not seen it. There's a update coming, pretty interesting one, all about the Elector Foreman. I'll tease you on that for the moment, but that's going to be really cool when it happens. Another new addition to the museum in the organ room here, there's Jones' organ chilling out there, is the Bullfrog from Erica Synths, kindly donated to us. Thank you, Erica Synths, and it's proven very popular. Everybody likes it with the big knobs and the cool sounds it can make. It's primarily an educational machine, which is perfect for us, but also a pretty cool synthesizer in its own right. The video all about that thing is on the Look Mum No Computer channel, so go check it out after this. Okay, so now coming into the back area here, which is currently cordoned off with the Rebirth controller and the Cold War air raid siren. There's another work in progress area that we'll hopefully have open for you soon. You can see in the back there's the organ, and this half of the room is going to be dedicated to more electromechanical self-playing music machines. Up there you can see the tubular bells and all sorts of stuff that Chrysler got. I haven't even heard of that before we saw that. And of course, if you checked the Look Mum No Computer channel, you've seen this self-playing vibraphone, which sounds amazing, and loads of rotary speakers. We've just made the controller for the Leslie speakers. They're quadraphonic Leslies, and we have an idea about that. We're going to kind of expand that kind of idea. I'm not going to tell you just yet about that though, but you can see it's, you know, to be fair, it's a bit of a mess back here, but that's because we've got a lot of stuff to Tetris around the museum, so sometimes things just get put back here. But you can see some of the instruments in there that are yet to be wired up and mounted to the wall. Yeah, some cool stuff to come out of here. Somebody lose their shoes? One thing I am very excited about though is next to this room we now have a dedicated space as a workshop, which is amazing. This is a warts and all tour, so I'll show you around. We've got an oscilloscope, we've got the soldering irons and basic tools that you're using all the time here. Power supply, parts and things. These are all parts from different projects that we got around the museum. So there's EPROMs, there's Commodore PET, the Maplin 4600, an IBM computer, I'm guessing. Not sure. Oh, it's got it's got 3D printed LED holders for the organ in, so maybe not the best labelled. Coming down here, we've got power tools and stuff. We've got more tools in here. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, electronicsy stuff and some cleaning brushes stuff, which is actually very important because a lot of things are very dusty when we first get them. More tools, drill bits and stuff, and having a computer right here on the workbench as well is super handy. Hello. Because you can just look up the schematics and you've got them right to hand. There's room for another workstation here, the most important tool right there, and another workstation here, and there's all kinds of projects that need to be done on the shelving up there. But as always, you know, everything, even the workshop, is a work in progress. A couple of new arrivals here. There's an 8-track recorder there, pretty cool. And we got a mini disc recorder as well. These things here, awesome. I think it'd be really nice to make like a more dedicated display to recording mediums of all different types, not even necessarily like audio. Like we've got around here some magnetic core memory from a computer mainframe. This awesome thing here that they used on, like, you know, the Saturn V rocket that went to the moon and things, and even the space shuttle used this type of old school magnetic ring memory. There's down here the first ever floppy disk, you could call it, you know, these things, and they're readers like this. Well, this thing here was the first ever magnetic disc recorder, so used as a dictaphone, but I'm sure we can incorporate that into a display, maybe with this thing down here that's just kind of out of the way at the moment, but it's a wax cylinder recorder. For a while now you've been able to book private sessions, have the run of the museum all for yourself, and do recording sessions as well. So you can come here and make a film soundtrack, make a song with all of the amazing instruments and non-instruments actually that we have here, recording, you know, the clicks and clacks of different electromechanical machines and things. And we've been working on the last couple of months and really thinking about it for the last couple of years of how to make that much easier, and we finally cracked it now. We've been working hard. Last weekend we had a load of volunteers all soldering jack cables onto looms and stuff, because now each area in the museum, oh by the way, we have an entire modular synth section now. I probably haven't shown you that before. We've been wiring everything into these patch bays, so that means that the transition between museum and recording studio is pretty instant. We don't have to dismantle any displays. Everything is just accessible on these local patch bays, and then we send it out to mixers for speakers in the certain areas. But now, once we have this labelled up, and again, you'll see the proper video on this soon because it's still a work in progress, you'll be able to patch straight into every instrument. Bring your own recorder, use our equipment, and not only that, but everything now goes over the cable trays, down these big looms into the main patch bay here. So now in the recording section here, where we have mixing desk and 4-track tape player and different various methods of digitally recording, you can plug anything from anywhere in the museum into anything else, including eventually all of the Leslie speakers and things in here, and all of the effects, and we've got outboard gear here as well. So totally flexible setup now, and once that's all labelled, that'll be really easy to use, and it means that we can transition from a museum to a recording studio instantly. Yeah, it's great. We're really happy with this. There's actually a certain Mr. Heimbach coming to visit us very soon. If you've not heard of Mr. Heimbach, where have you been? He makes really cool music with all of these amazing old scientific instruments. So he's going to come here, help us patch some of this stuff in, have a good play with it. I'll show you a little pan over of this section here, which is pretty cool. But I'm not going to show you too much because, again, all of this is going to be coming up in their own dedicated videos very soon. The video about the recording studio setup actually features Johnny on this side of the camera for a change, which is nice. We finally convinced him to be talking in a museum video. So when you see that video, be sure to say hello to Johnny in the comments. He's been working really hard on all that kind of setup. I forget sometimes what we've actually shown you on the channel. Things change around so much. I think I showed you this Korg wall here that we've got. So all of our Korg synthesizers and equipment in one place, the MS-20 and the vocoder, which is one of my favourite things in the museum. It's awesome. Sounds really cool. And this amazing Bentley River Mace, which was actually, the company was bought by Roland, and it became the first ever Roland product, the TR-77. And that is all next to the copycat, of course, which is amazing. We're starting to believe that there's infinite room somehow in this museum, because we keep Tetrising stuff in, and there seems to be more space that we can make, which is amazing and dangerous. For instance, this awesome telephone exchange here is going to be moving on this side of the wall, which will give us the whole of this wall free to do more stuff with. So keep tuned and subscribed to see what happens there. Oh, and not forgetting this awesome musical supercomputer here. It's a ball bearing powered cellular or generative cellular automaton. Try and say that fast. Yeah, it's amazing. We've been working on restoring this with Jem Finer, who came up with the idea of it. You know, Jem from the, that band called The Pogues. Yeah, that guy. So that's cool. So yeah, I think that covers most of the things going on. There's loads more. There's the day-to-day things that break and have to be fixed and stuff. And we've got some synthesizers like the Gen out the back that needs to be fixed. So we can do a video on that now that we've got the workshop space, which is amazing. Let us know down in the comments what particular things you're excited about seeing more about. None of this, of course, is possible without your support. And so if you want us to keep making these videos and trying to get them out, every week, then we need your support, really. There's a Patreon link down below. You can make one-off donations on the website or via the YouTube Super Thanks. And we're also working on getting some merch available online. I know not all of you can come and visit. That's why we like making the videos, so you can still be involved with all of this. But the winter is nearly over down here in Kent now, so if you want to come for a seaside trip, it's beautiful outside today, to be honest. I don't know why I'm sat inside a dark museum. Then you can come and chill out on the beach, and then come in here and see some cool stuff. Also on the website, there are sample pack downloads of recordings of all the cool things around the museums that you can chop up and use in your music. That's a good way to support the museum. If you want to come down and use all of the instruments here, you can book private recording sessions. All the contact info is also on the website. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.